We've just finished talking about how you can teach Reading Great Level 1 and Level 2. Now let's talk about expectations for each age group and the yearly schedule. We have first-year campuses and second-year campuses, and I'm going to talk about both. So as you can see here, we have 5, 6, 7 years old, and they're all going to be learning the exact same units. The difference is the expectations. As you can see, 5 years old are going to learn 20 vocab words a month. They should be trying for a 30-second role play using the unit's cite sentences. And they should be able to read one storybook unassisted. For 6 years old, they're going to have 25 vocab words. They should go for about 45 seconds to a minute role play using the unit cite sentences and incorporating at least 2 other unit cite sentences as they move through the program. And they should be able to read 2 of the storybooks unassisted. Finally, the expectations for 7 years old is 30 vocab words a month, a minute to a minute and a half role play using unit cite sentences and incorporating at least 3 to 4 other unit cite sentences. And they should all be able to read all 3 storybooks unassisted. Here is a monthly schedule breakdown, and as you can see, I list the components for each of the classes, from the warm-up to the reading practices, the speaking practices, and the wrap-up. You can also see here the target vocabulary. Now, list 1.1 and list 1.2 are the vocab words for 5 years old. Those are the 20 words. Then you have target vocabulary addition, 6 years old and 7 years old. And so you can see what words they're all going to be learning during each of the units. Now, each unit has a set of flashcards, and I include all 30 words for it. So you need to print them off and have them ready before day 1 of each unit. I also highly recommend laminating those flashcards because those kids will destroy them. So this has been First Year Campus yearly and monthly schedule. Let's talk about yearly schedule for second year campuses. 5 years old are going to follow a schedule that is exactly the same as first year campus. They're going to do 1 unit a month, and they're going to have 20 vocab words a month, 30-second role play, and they need to read 1 storybook unassisted. But when it comes to the 6 and 7 year olds, it's a little bit different. March, April, May, June, July, and August, you're going to do 2 units a month of the Level 1 program. Those classes go from, it's still 12 classes a month, but each unit has 6 days. 6 years old and 7 years old, as you can see, have very similar expectations to first year campuses. Again, 25 vocab words, 45 minutes to a minute role play for 6 years old, and reading a storybook unassisted. 7 years old, 30 vocab words, and a minute to a minute and a half role play. Let's break it down a little bit more with the monthly schedule for second year campuses. For Unit 1 through 12, like I said, it's condensed down to 6 days of lessons since you're doing 2 units a month. Still 12 days for the Reading Great program, but 2 units a month. Each lesson, again, ends with a role play. This is a review for the students who have already done these units last year. There will be some new vocab words the students haven't learned before. Role play length should be about 1 minute and 30 seconds for 6 years old and 2 minutes for 7 years old. The students are only going to read the 3rd storybook. After August, they're going to move up to the Level 2 programs, and they're going to do units 13 through 18. Some of the students have also already done some of the Level 2 units, but those had been 6-day lessons. Those have now been expanded to 12-day lessons, so they're going to spend a whole month on 1 unit of the Level 2. Level 2 introduces storytelling elements to the students, and each unit will include role play and storytelling within a group setting. Vocab has been expanded to include 30 words per unit, and the last 4 days of the unit will be creating a class story. The students will use things that they have learned throughout the unit to create a story together as a class, which I had just explained to you during day 9 through 12. And that's it, you guys. That is the Reading Great program. I've been working very hard on this program, and I really hope you guys enjoy teaching it.